Good morning.
Honorable on it lady ne kasa. Mpacho no worry ana.
No young worry.
Eh. And how cry yenso ya we news no so cry no. Yes so yenka ho bi.
No. It's not like that. The how desperate as again as a who desperation no one
I feel like it's out of jealousy. So it's out of jealousy. No one say on it two content creators and I find a guy no I best study or mommy and what you see back. Am I what you see back over her? So it's just out of jealousy. She's acting out of jealousy because a mema obema when you sika ne ho fe. The person in question no ne ho fe when you sika. On worry ye. All poor bawari. No one no bank or kasa na anko outa. Ubenya biawari. Utifie no account na boswa. Ubenya obawari no. Unya, ain't no on opo be worrying or best study 1 or 2, 3 people. And your babako. Me pacha what can say, into no on the studying stage now was steady or no abekasa, and on the end for yeah day. Because they can't be a day now or worrying maybe on any flirty or the messages by and I was expecting something like that. Say be a day no worrying no. And on
maybe more is to come.
More is to come cry Chris. Say on no cry you be cry not on worry. Hey, now haven't we seen and I heard news of MPs or more year no mass, so they've got concubines and as or more yes side techniques and and we ain't be done. It's way now on worry any day. So or the Nadeja crab to abonte cry. It's so no any BBI and no day on worry you single guy. I want to know all to shim. And I said you'll be kind no probably moko share any.
Auntie me ba him atobo. Ntimuno, are you okay with say one bema estate kasa? O high hope o bema no mu say bema said the ekikan kwe bia ebetimi akoyie. Na say bema na tibi kra request say nka mo first date no obetimi abeda na nchen. Ti asem ni ye pa. Na afi wa ma no kwan. Na say ni week na say ni month na ni 2 months na say ni 5 months later no. Who say bema na warrior. Okay
now, one man of quine no be a man of quine on your day.
Oh, okay.
If I what I say, oh, a man of quine, will be a man of quine on your day. And besides, so no, also a block obey 2 months.
No Lopez in moment blocking after say off friend man on fano.
Aha, girl, no, meaning, but there was no communication for about 2 months and sana or be worried doctor. And I just had a story.
Yeah.
Into no, a dear bad no person ye. Senka a day cry and guy in a block or say after or be worried no ni be manka if it was to be a day crana and kawaii be it's enough. Now month I was sure we so interested in him. It means oh move on to another person to study somebody else. Now I cost study.
Oh, do you remember baby on?
Oh, me only have my back. Me old baby. There be all say a mile Chris, a mile. When situations come out, we immediately know you attach emotions to it because obviously am I very emotional beings. Into immediately know your reactions based on emotions.
Yeah.
What I say, yeah, I be rational to them, normal for a pick me. But we don't care. You new man who say this is the truth. Obi who guy we or you're very influential or you're rich or you're handsome and maybe brigune so on a nakoshia or say bemfie or say one call. What come home before for say bemfie ni panako or any panel movie on what is your problem?
Into
I was saying say news to Nankasana. I've Dr. MP Awari Michelle. But won't remember because some of these allegations and some of these things I feel na obe face you. I feel na obe face you and not real news now way the day because I feel no worry. And the temptations be brave, beba mo side and the but this guy handsome or influential and maybe brave will be on his neck or maybe be on DMs money a day into the oh no be on your guard. May advise I'm my doctor no say no matter what worry no help him. Buano. And secondly, they are me yama lady now then ask about out and say maybe when the video be okay say or no he doesn't settle for less or no wiki bia no or fabema or pebema wiki bi obema no be 5,000 Ghana cedi.
Okay. Now I'm saying girl no downgrade me ma de bia on the page no so. It's a ground that you nebu na bem.
Ade me yama na say wo no what the karma obie who say you don't settle for less. Into obviously mema or more a month 5,000 no more your class. And I know that and go for be average Ghana I was highway no more your class. You know per high people. Now the wa be high person bay. Me patch what they make and say.
Yeah. MPs so almost 8,000. Yeah.
And these high people now pay. So money now worry.
Yeah.
More worry and so now so won't pay. It's so you base me about 5,000 a week. No, money now worry. Now I be good when any must say, Obi before your second wife and a concubine. I mean, I always say, rich people, if they've got wives and they are able to finance concubines, that's their own way. Yeah, you don't need it. But once any pan was cow base me finance, you know.
And I say, Okuno kofa concubines. I won't any problem with that.
Oh, I think so we are getting there. Maybe so me and Drew, you know, rich.
Hey, remember no do na here ma be say you. Yeah, well you ti ase kofa concubine.
Man do so chen mema. Into wo lady, you can say e can be to baby no who no you interested in you say be old baba your second wife and I be an concubine because remember escafon be also we your concubine na. Omo hwe you. Omo share they take very good care of your mouth. These stories they say e wo Ghana a lot. Me patch what I think how we TikTok influencer. In ka be you be betimi afa I show good.
Oh, but
but what be say was I'm sure so be about obesru because be about come na ira cheno. Na ira cheno so ay another wahala.
Some kase pa. Better say. Yeah, my prince in casa.
All right, me say for me that's it.
Better say. Prince in casa we are not. Yeah, will be about. Good morning.
Yes, Massimo me can say. You must again say. Honorable Kwane nipa woni DM mu ana.
I'm not sure. I'm not ever since no say no according to her no say or share or sending a message DM na odin kan ko hwe nipa ko no profile no who say how
radio wo di kan ko check honorable who say ono no ye eye ema wo na honorable susu no di nkomo no ono so hu say wo nyema na eno de obu afu enti seka obesia boys ni bi ena okodi wie na oja na ntakobeden onda radio asese honorable wo frɛ no onfa wa kwiti bibia o ma bibia nko nanim na wa ambediu na waja bibia nsi ho na oja ono akɔware nti on company sa
okay nice
because nti me busa again say nti de boyma o breaking no nti o de number out e de number TikTok e de ne no ma bi abegu say ade na boyma na breaking na ja no
asemo
no we bi
because for all you know no enye honorable Kwane Bema wabedi
there be no we bi any kwa say I say ye gu ye ho anim asesa because the whole year no I say o ton ho ana ultimate
meto asepa
because Bema shiao ebia one ne ko chia on the date no enkoma one ne ko die no nani anje because yakura no utimi ko shia obi ebia ufri he o se ebia me fikro ekrowe so ebia me so me papa ne mabusuafo ko aka chem se ekrowe so eni ko asa me ware wo ho no obi wo ho a atwi ni pasa wo aware ho so
yeah
so no obo no wadi nkomo anko ba bia eye se onu wanda na ka kwa de rode asese onu abukwa no oni manda na wakoware eye but who for so say ka say ni say bibinsi that be but that's me the man obesia
I say okay any kel kasa na ya on kasa
Chris ka obe to me o
so how can you kasa
yeah Chris one thing is say you can't talking stage you know me pa what you say talking stage na twemo cause Obi ba say talking stage ni me pa what you say twem
talking stage you know you say either Instagram and say TikTok my DMO I send o personal number mama e talking stage nti at the moment e be share see e code date no e see na ba so kire
the me empese say e kind of phone so kra na me pel na oji tuma relationship na start you
okay
I start it
Okay.
But one abono near 1 yard and say what planning a wedding. You see then or accommodate a different girl. A ban say I respect or the more you know. Or you cry respect one farmer no, cause already what plan say no. How can you entertain another lady?
You're also talking from a different angle. Kasapana
Eh, bad. It's like asem buy and may offer different. Asem na yenhwe na yim. Offer bibi or say up 5,000 or say up 5,000 then the baby. Who so up 5,000 and I still the DM.
Yeah.
So case na no, it's like it's very bad. And yet say na why no cry no wife no motive ben about she wife ni. Eh so wo be she me nka wa nyina. One omo deda. We na wa boy see out to. Others na omo mai ni so.
Yeah, me argument, you know.
Marriage now start no cry no really and trust. Marriage now honorable akum no. Ni yere and trust no. How come? Yen reverse situation. Eh your bana wa she did so be wa no. Now what say even after marriage no on your other guys could date o be jai na Chris, o be jai ni ya. Wa no cry still be jai no.
Yeah.
Cause how come? So when she said date, who date around, and yeah, okay, okay, doctor. Doctor na is like, get na yawa na cry now. Or say my man. Or na she share when you know, or ma fix date. Or ma fix date long time. Last December, just December, yeah, now what could be DM. To the extent say over could date. One pen or pen, or maybe sure so pen before
or pen,
and intro catcher is all omref.
Yeah, or pen because I won't pen now. When the code date, you can on Medafi.
Yes.
No pen.
And I make say, almost say talking stage. Relationship now started. Cause open or the 2 minutes. Relationship now started. Talking stage, baby. Talking stage me pow. So one tia say na still me your boy any talking stage no. But when you get 2 minutes open me, talking stage now end it.
You're right.
Relationship now starting no. But the man be see yen tenny situation no. Ube munya me man be.
But as a pa he to boase.
And
I'm afraid in never man no air cano. If my beer and the says, and can you bear my and I want or do a bar or plan for our rear. Now, but when say, I feel or bar no so never my for call on a date. What time be a code without your consent, Miss Anna, my name. More worry we cross to Bubu any other. It is any other man cano. You to promise, Casa.
The car over to me and to was 7 Cassancho over them this year. Chris, always say issue by saying now, Obia na drink, and it is very good to be actually na drink.
That is the reason when Tia, you see, they were saying, to make Canada, we can not.
No, Canadian, yeah, tell Obia opinion or what about the issue. But first of all, no, me person me busa assembly. Get on say, or chatting some like 5 months ago, like somewhere in November. Last
David, or no, your mistake. Almost first chat, no, the DM no at Vincent Assafuah was 9th December 2025.
Okay, so let's say 4 months ago, right? And,
yeah.
Andrew actually 4 months ago. Okay, so me busao. You find say, you app we so your time will be. It more baby or neighbor may be one man when you can be a jai. Bema one no na call risk any no yenwa mai better app you can say or make a very good choice for the year because I call risk any will make a very good choice no press your ban. Everybody sees nothing wrong with that. Bema be pel okay Matthias no I could date you could date no ba ko me and say be dem komo bi e bia o be say we hwe bia mete abane say member the next day Bema no amfa 4 months time what is our barrier what's the issue me person Matthias you is there any issue here? What is about the chat today? Say, "Be man can some blessing kodi nana." And no keke neka
or catcher and say, "On better feeling there." Such chat,
on better
chat. I know the
chat. Then the process no crempo say, "Be man can some better in chen ofie." Because in him say, "You man ni bu ono mo a." When him talk can say, "Na well, fast I bibi ni sa na mbe mo a." My issue ni nye issue nti no. Obetim na no kra be shem say, "Oh, o can so on better fee." What me di audio evidence and I say chat chere say be man ka chere ni say on brand nche no ndi na there be I know they can. What's the issue here? Because you see me man go kwete say e was say it dey say na be man na ma pege ni nya na bra bom ni na no omu nyina obi awale nana so be ma pɛ no abra bom nyina awale ne dia and then anka yate ase because me hu we issue bi akra ne ade we mu ma pɛw o say me ba chat ni mu no be ma o kire be bia o accept be ma the proposal say o pɛ no te ase wo mu ana amaka say o dey no date
Odia me pesi
so when we chat no me hu chat ni ba
me chat no yeah
yes when we be be ma the pɛ no tell us okay mo accept the proposal on ni be date o ne ba be twempena amaka say o dey no date
okay I say okay odin kan send in a message hi dear to say and oba no later oba no ebe respond here nti omo be ko date no or park the car me park my car or had mo ni ya ni nyina no e wo chat them I will just paste it me but say
but me baby a be ma na ka say o me pe mo be oba be so Matthias nti say ye date eno ni chat ni mu
da bi
it what if say o pe no cry bia get na mpene so e na bia get na ka say so opene ya
o da bi da omo ko date no even
amount no be share ya you crazy o be timi share o baby bia o pesa me no ko date
Tobo promise Tobo omo ko date no omo ko dru ho omo didi 500 cedis ena be ma no send me ni nyina wo chat ni mo na because na be ma no enya ko nto ko gina bonte na obusa oba na say o awie na ina say cost ni say ena guy no send dem man say 500 cedis ena o send oba be ni nyina wo so 500 chat ni nyina wo chat na so
do I can no embassy question me busa no so me say saga on so apel no mu date me say ohom no enu kwa enu ni chat ni mu what if say e bi kura na omuko date na o say o say ni start tu aka na dia de nyina echi no e bi oba no kura no e ka bi che ni say bi o de nyanto bo ase na me steady for some time yes me tia asa na me tia ase a e bi be ma de kwa no so hu so okay be kura no we should be before be the next na about for the oti asema no movie on and also because you girls be from about something make say oh be di me pie ko ball me wonka e na opay me but me share na onya mistake nti ma mpene but won say be na ba complain say ordinary pia pay na ma okobo na wonka ma mpene nti no de buafu
but oba will say made mention of how serious and all yeah high hope and or high hope I will say
it is na be man so be man so high hope e wo mu na o feel you how do pie ko bo wonka wo ye wo so won pe no obi chi wutum obi bo obi ya obibi
okay let us see
eti we nye issue bi aminti ase de nti a ase we akwa no te say ye bibi a bin si da ye extraordinary
there is a say the nti promise the nti ma we say issue no say honorable Vincent onye any ordinary person or Ghana parliament what they say
minimum ya we
nti se ba no say member of parliament ebe worry na 5 months ago what they worry no BBC akoso if say a promise and or make to another woman abepia yentimi mfa sem say tra keke if say there was promises but as a girl no ntimi emphasize yin nyina evidence nyina me sure say
Chris me pacho doctor no worry no the ababontin time we share now almost start on marriage preparations
I said this on the one you know there's no need to say all this animal
so how na say now on marriage preparations how did we get that information because they can't say no how did you even get the information say no more prepare on marriage and so no share no what if you say because you know Lopez say no share doctor and start say oh na say oh come me pel okay me worry say Matthias here they go na bush on Matthias on marriage preparation for the next day and also everybody so me man look to say be no more marriage preparations because obi am can assembly say
okay that's it
don't say Matthias because me we should be away mu
that's it okay Kel any can say
Oh, okay. Me that. Oh, me buy actually. Me buy.
Ma Kel can say we are no can say
Kel Korea
me pacho me dia minimum say MP no na ope girl no pe Lopez no. Be no o steady nipa mienu. Enti fan say presentation a ohu on social media no. Ohia no face to face me sure say nani anje enye saa de no open enye no na no ohia.
ɛna so bi ka sɛ bra bɛda mi bra yɛnkɔ fie a ɛno nkyɛ sɛ mokɔ fie kyenkyena a sex na mokɔakɔyɛ ebi kura hɔ nom a ɔsteady sɛ gay nti ɔyɛ sure sɛ makeup yi n'anim sei ni sɛ bi wɔ hɔ nom ɔde ne kɔ fie ɔkɔda ma ade kye a ne wahu n'anim sɛ ɛyɛ sei gay we
Ọpẹsẹ ohunu sẹ ọmụ koduru fie a onye saman a. Oh so, Kel, kasa na mtie.
so saa de na wuwe MP ti MP nso yɛ den wɔ pɛntɛm aware nti ɛnyɛ sɛ MP na adwenbɔne so na ɔyɛ den ɔde bɛfɛ Lopez nanka biribi kotru a ebi a ɔno nso yɛ n'adwen sɛ ɔbaa me ne bɛtena no sɛ me na have sex a mintumi nware no ɛwɔ sɛ me ne have sex ansa na ma yɛ den ma ware no ebi a wayɛ ready wayɛ serious who knows nti ebi a Lopez nso ama ho kwan no ɛna ɔkɔfa ɔde n'adwen kɔɔ baako no so nti wankasa bisa ho sɛ ɛde ebe nti na first paa na wayɛ serious till sɛ MP ni kɔ hyia no face to face.
O network no enye krakel. Okay, amabra.
Good morning, Ebusiafo.
Good morning.
Chris, when him says that issue we are to NP, ebi ato me pen, me share be lady no me share be da.
Hey.
Recently,
Kasa.
Yeah, recently, I'm saying it's last year July. Me share Ghana guy be train station. Until whom me now no so permanent ni Jimmy ho. Tin komo koso na no oh me kwa October me kwa Ghana aye dey akoya ade. Na me kwa da be nam so me kwa next year akoya ade no say okay. Eti me wan say October year imu no me hu say wedding videos circulate on TikTok ase. Ti me hu yan me yem shame because say the na boy ni see
Atobo ama atobo boko mesre woni dem. Ohu no train station dem komo na ni die ye.
Oni me komo say na ni je me hu opɛ me nya madwene ye no nko ware me because
do ye wadwene ye tobo o ye wadwene ye
ma so so ne so.
Okay, so one so na so ko ware de say ne wa nifo ana
but o say enye madwene na ye faster na ka me ma me ho kwan na me ni ye bibia na wedding nko plan dada. What you say? Ka wedding wa plan dada. Eti the doctor here no dey meet me aka say wa plan girl wa plan wedding say na obe wa girl na ware no. But lady no ko hia no. Eh bia na ko hwɛ say eniema bi wo ho e betimi a chen do ware no kakra. Na ke bia sa ware no be hodi won na bebi sa. But say bia lady no so hu na bia e bia o yes TikToker ya o create content course ne ne mane bia ne kasa kra kekekra no. E bia e put it off. Etina em say doctor hu ye na okodu for friend no wanye den wanfa sade we atu ye nuano ma bebrebe ye hia me ma bi your appearance any say ye sikasa no ene me ma na enhia tiana sometimes me ma ni bi ebuye dey e ma omo be mu bu oye ho and afi so ne be ma ko date first date enche se be ma no opewa na sese buko hia buko di nkomo asem e be fi wano aba no kasa no nyansa e be pie fi wano aba no me ma do say uje eba eso na yebe ebobra me guy am no ho sese o share me TikTok ya say ya o call me videos mo bebre mo me videos but one thing po ho ye no ho dey metri makeups ade che ne duku kuma boduku eno ena e ma boy ne de pay me o timi ka chem sama me ma bebre wo me die mo am omo ha ma dwene but minim ade kodi am ho wo ho because of say duku ne natural kakra wo ye ni nti no e ma me pe wasem
atobo ase o de say no batumu a be ma bin so po ba wono so ye makeup pa.
But sometimes the makeup say na yanto ye boss.
You can't say that, my dear.
Sasa you see
Obi a wodi ope.
Obi a wodi ope ha sana mpesa meka. Obi a wodi ope but
aha sometimes ya no kasa no e mai e conclude asem ni nyina. O wodi ope we be appearance bi a che no o dress bi a che be bia na koka no kasa ni. Obo onka na e hye ne tirim na okoboko be fe na bi so na odo akodi nim. Yeah, well, sometimes I cause a first sight dating. Say you will be first time. What you mean now, Poby? But ebia ye num kasa your parents bi ne ebi kwa ai ye ho sent bi kwa timi ma epushi emema ne bebre ko ti asemo yes de eto ma bebre ye se de esue nyansa ewo de esi ewie
But that's a pa ama so I share.
Create me aka bibi
Boss,
kakra.
patro me na meko.
Mama but this hotel kakra ma Pascal nkasa.
Okay.
That's it.
Boss, me chia obi a.
Eje osominia.
Yeah. I think say nipa bebre enhu baby a girl no story no den efiba no and I say almost share the hypocritic lens and almost the judges our case we no because you share we na just said the one person obeka no kre o share text message ne said you kana it was 1st December
Yeah.
I just will be in person obeka no kre who was said then cry and for 1 weekend plan wedding and I dey make an meboa.
Yeah, and I said wedding na course last week yeah. And December so yeah 4 months ago.
Sanity. A lot of these things have been happening. Girls and mekasa. And then Ghana krona ye team no mpanyimfo ne nkofo bi no nyoma bia omo ye no sometimes no, we need to name and shame. Certain things do why jai. They make an what as here. Because untimi kan cheme say na girl na wo do ko ni die mu 9th December na onene kasa ebi kwa onene kasa be pie be January and I be
Yeah, and sana mo accommodate no.
sa enti na wo pese o cheme say January no onim se ma cho be ware
Ame mo me say ma wo.
enti wo pese o cheme say January no onim se March ya o be ware I just say we say Ghana no bibia no be no obi amana support it. But
You're right.
they say aye kasei se ne yere no enim say omuhia February no omawari o so omuhia debe no omawari o ne yere no will be dealing with it now
Mhm.
ne yere no
Because ne yere no nko no Dr. Carries nko nim
nim time almost starting
almost starting your preparation. You're right.
Good. And to say I'm no kasei she will be dealing with it now and then she will know the kind of man she has married. And then fair enough. Sometimes you need to pay for what you have done.
You're right.
And you know, say girl na tenase. No yen analysis. No who say, oh, yeshia match ya ni yaware match ya dia. Fine. Say ne yere na tenase. No who say, hey, yeshia last 2 years. Any date ya na case we aba. Onu ankasa be hu nipa ko na waware no no.
Wo wasem we say obi nkate hon send ma Dr. Carries man.
On sanetie. And this say no. Yeah, ye jina suwi ni na no. We are obi anim tama Dr. Charles no ene ni kunu ehia ya omo kasa obi anim sesi am no kasa yi Dr. Charles no asem we se watia otinifie sesi ano otinifie onu nenim she will be the one to decide and then me no girl no me supporting so aba out abeka you good this will make a certain people no omu take certain decisions omu behu yete Ghana wona mpanyimfo bi o omu because of positions omu ne man de that rough anyway ade we esi ekoye unua ba nke be yode
That be
ade we esi ekoye minua ba nke nya me de memitie minua no me manko a ekoye minua ba nke nya me de. And then unless we don't want to talk critically, unless we don't want to do critical thinking, unless we don't want to do critical analysis, even if you have 100 billion, you can't use 2 months to build a house.
cash.
Even if you have $1 billion in your account, you can't use 2 months to build even a 2-bedroom house. You need for 2 months. Everything comes with planning. So people just don't want to say the truth. People are just supporting things they can't say honorable so free say get on a bois.
Tobo Pascal Tobo mama nchepu in kakra bi. Said Vincent Tiena was a member of parliament. Vincent will never use 4 months and not 3 months. So I know about planning worry.
You get it? Vincent free said your banner can oboa on fan court. So a lawyer. Or a lawyer. And then this thing I'm telling you, Vincent can never come out to say anything about it. Vincent now. Tafu na me wo. Tafu na me wo.
Tafuna me wa me didi agran sana back. Wow. Okay, chat ni ma. Was it the man was it the man outside with the one BMW said me boy.
Yeah. BMW. I'm standing in front of the
With the
of the house
BMW.
with the one
They
BMW.
say
Yeah.
these are the things these people do. These are the things these people do. And then sometimes we need to name and shame. Sometimes we need to name and shame. And can get on one. People are saying, say, here, say, get on and they be out, ne, here. Do you know why I say here? Get on no. Vincent ain't meaning and denting wet me about out. And ka Vincent, any anene dia, and Kabea Nimguasi, I'm a get on so the be out. Me boy.
Pepe.
Yeah.
Into when you're in an andano, or was so on meka, me support the girl na you know. And then me dem anu manu si no. Me dem anu AC no. Kesiano, yeni na ye nipa 7 and yeni na ye wo so no. We are not the people to see what is. Say you know, Dr. Charles will be in her bed, in her room, and then she will be the only person to decide for herself whether they met February or the ben yeni na no. Or no be decided, me da say.
Yeah. Because Vincent will never marry within 3 months. So who about 3 months here now? I who are the NC that. Me da se pa.
No be decided.
Okay.
Yeah. Mama Susan Pachokasa.
Okay, Bakris, good morning to
Good morning.
In as much as me Oba, in as much as I feel I'm very private when it comes to relationship man. It's me for the fact that my sister brought this whole issue to the public. Personally, I wouldn't do that, but I'm not going to judge her. Okay,
wait, let me ask you that. If you talk of your sister, is she your personal sister? And I say you are.
She said, or your bad to say me. That's what I'm referring her to.
Okay.
In as much as me, I wouldn't do that. I will not sit here and be a hypocrite and judge her, because Obiani the way we react to certain things. And you see, I want to start. Sometimes we have to be fair in our judgments. The reason why I'm saying that is, the very first day I will be share Bema on a date. If the man is serious about it, you should be able to know.
Okay.
The same way goes to the men. Obema sure about one day when you say about we me worry na me worry no. Bema one day ohun a obetimi hu. Enti me my point is, you go back to the chat na lady no e show ye na. On any starting 9 January.
Yeah.
Before they set up for a date. The person who say there are certain conversations na they be a cost we no yen chat you ye ka phone so.
You are right.
Yen na ye ni hobby. We don't know what the honorable told our sister. We don't know the certain conversation there. I cost so down there. And my mommy sister now feel say this guy has really led me on. And you see, if you see obia, me say me oba, me nyahu obe ma me pants, obe ma we I am spec. Probably the lady went to the man's DM, saw the man's look, saw everything, and then she felt like, okay, this is
she said it. Okay,
yes,
she said it.
This is the guy I'll pass it as to be my man.
You're
and
right.
then in the first place, on also agrees on in the bedding, on in the back out. Let me tell you, and one out the Vincent on you 2 weeks, 1 week, 1 month, and fam prepare wedding. Then I can tell how long does it take? Oba planning, you can say planning. Planning goes like a lot of things goes into planning. And looking at Dr. Carrie's caliber now, no woman, I don't think she will entertain Bibia Keke.
You're right.
And see, I believe and I feel say, Papa no Oshia lady no. Na enyo doso. And I mean, I can boldly say, Papa no nenya so kwa steady Lopez no. Ako pena di ni bi keke, but Oshe the way of Lopez no. I carry ni honi ni stembi ni come course na ohun said that and he also felt say she's a TikTok lady. Sani pa way the way I'm even crying me cause me unko fear one person be konya daddy if because now go say me pa she can even come out to say oyo be mo no so be lady because only TikTok she can come out and say things. Well, it's me when he say we should be fair in our judgment. Probably the man led the lady on. And you see me, I will never say the lady is desperate. I will say the lady, the hopes are very high on the man. But the fact that when Papa is starting so ghosting the man, or starting so sense of the family, and I mean, sense to say desperation because men sense desperation. If you will buy, you have to carry yourself well. But I believe saying Papa only you have to and try to say, what they listen. That in the first place, when you say, who is this shower area? I didn't think I would over entertaining another lady's date. See, point. You can't tell me I'm not sure about Serena or because already no one has started BB that I was sure to the extent of people are it's not no sure. It was just going to be a fling, but I'm fat and already pulling the back a point. It's me the let's be very now. Who said the man was only I believe in closure. People shall let down in the castle.
Baby, I want to know. I don't know. What drive?
Pacho say.
Aha, baby, I don't know. I said, sound. I don't know. So what number bonten there?
Pacho to me kaye.
Okay, pa.
Aha. Me see okosha oh me read the record. Read the record. Me see okokosha man no. I don't think say not why I prepare lady me when he say I feel like the man conversation in near be of course no and my lady hopes echo high. That is why in the first place the lady even agreed to come on a date with her. And she probably what share lady no maybe I was share name komobi not near be Felicia. I believe in closure. Just in a nice and a polite way no. Let the lady know say, oh, you are not interested. You just want the relationship to be casual. You just want friendship. Let the lady be aware, understand it from that point. But don't leave the lady hanging. Because Obano share papa the lady on your fake were coming out clearly. So who man no or feeling no. And before say lady will even agree to come out on a date with you no. Maybe I know who maybe or feel you, but Oba the confirm it they want who. It's in Oba now confirm me man no. If you on the other side is not interested, I believe say you should be able to tell the lady, find a nice way and tell the lady, say, oh, mommy, I think I only need friendship from your side. And I say, I mean, baby, and I may expect it. So let things remain that way. But you don't leave the person hanging, not on figure things out her own. I believe on that part, no, Vincent wasn't fair to the lady. What I say, and a lady are not so feeling some who obey mommy feeling or better talk or so obey or better try her until say she gave up and boom, this marriage stuff never out. It's me when they say the man didn't do well. It wasn't fair to the lady because so they didn't start any relationship. But I still feel certain catch a lady say, me patrol, I just need friendship. Let's this relationship just be casual. Let's it be only friendship. What else? Or catch a lady, I'm sure the lady better than one say, oh, okay, man, you because I'm feeling me, sir. It's if I want the friendship, then let me stay. If I don't want, let me walk away peacefully. What I say? It's me, I rest my case because I feel like closure is always good.
Okay, so say, do me so. I'm first.
Yeah, mpacho that's before me tia yina. Chris, I'm sure power for this big platform. There be a interesting cases I do see idea. I mean, we show papa. Na be a person me can say. You choose side of the coin. Abrabona ye bono. Enye baakofo. Eye oba ene obema. Enti no ade am pese de di kan me pese me draw ye nuanom ma no attention say. For the fact say obema abawo udiyemu ana wafra wo phone so and to the extent of taking you for a date, it doesn't mean say obewaro. You know the idea won say ye di kan de share ya dream. Obema bia wo oba o pese one ne tena ne tu anamo. Yenwe ye honorable yasema yeken. Onye nipa hu bia keke, onye nipa bia keke say he's just a societal member. We obi a we icon, we big man. Wahu enti no sankrofo ni nyina no they have the nipa o pesa won ne bobra. Omo own qualities, but my run so mfi say and awarefo cry ahihye kawa ne yekun no motie no. Omo sa kwa bonti dating krofo. Eyi omo kawa hye omo bag mo, yi omo kawa hye omo botomo. Afọ kenji. Wow, enti no ena no enipa bebre ekọ ohaw bebre mu because
The Edikaya Aira wo ye society mu ni a generation mu pa no kreka. Everybody is living, most of the people, I can say everybody, most of the people are living very fake life. On kano crunch ra would da. Obetimi aka che na me ni say Vincent and Raya no we share Raya on an hour. Onim no for a very long time. Onim no for a very long time. And either say, o ma warrior no cry time we are seeing, maybe a girl no aye bibi na adwen ya asesa. Ana say o pe o di ni fufuo ne akokɔ nkwan bi na o pe indomie bi na di apa nanum.
Gotcha, see.
Wow, and I was saying you're very careful. Wow, one, the dynamia say, you know, Bana Babontia Becaya, Dusiadia, in a Dusiadia. Name woman, I was say, yeah, man, we have to hold on to our integrity. And then we see a bear ma, we didn't come on telephone, so I bear made your mistake, and I'm time with terms and Aban. Why am I why, or China did a channel run it them. After almost a war, ye be otherwise, and no any broken heart, any idea, no depression, any anxiety, no one in Abba. Well, Emma will be uncle didn't ho. Ubi be uncle didn't ho, no the walk hotel be uncle did the abo woka. Meaning say, ya will be out now percent counting it to an amoba and memusa. Well, Tiamaya bore any day kakra, the Edican Bessa can say, Yamaya bore any day. Now, face so we have to your sister be a castle, or Bama knew she about one. There be a telephone so casa, a hi babe, anywhere one day. Telephone so one wish she face to face or show from 3 me, ano, a basic more wrestle. One sacra with the 2 tables, or Hessania one sanity, no Hessan and Egypt, an assassin. And we have to be very careful. My yes, so and live very fake life. Yemi Abibaka said, do kukra or boy, and a man you kuna on any says here and Nijin or Warren. Well, my anya who so expensive. Be our who say we are Wokasa, the way I will ya and some who do our order, and Nama who do our who be crazy when you are worry. Who's our order for? Or who's a woo when you pay new to an and you know, and so what do we feel is we hide it, but we have to be also very careful because nipa no share or share no make a decision. You hear someone, I say, honorable no kwa no gyina bontin, and I was sending a message and say, e can you saying, one in share and no losing interest. One in share and no losing interest, or hear someone. And to all try, I'm what did you no bomb who can finish that day, no, I would gyina bontin will be say, e can you saying, and was sending you to Eti that day no only meeting and eye to eye, face to face, you know. Bibi kakra we ye na they put you off. And no koja bonte here no course. We anyone was in the year our ni. No koja bonte say no. Ma me nko fie na say anya me won aye. And no koja bonte ne ko kasa ye. Nti woni no kasa woni ne kasa no o make peace at home. Who we how did we are on the door by and what you aka no atu ni car no ko. And that will be the end of the relationship. Well, to say, I know dear, you honorable, na some and so mechanic, dear, say, enti, and I was your bar, now what I express interest, no what you mean in a code date, now I want to know, yenti or not on the side of the issue. By yenti mean because or ye public figure or make a sa, and may be biano. But yet, dear, I have topic I did to your home. Tini American is a young man, or Bama Shia no pewa, and no end conclude so a well, and I don't cry our for a tiffy. You couldn't cry side dating for 4 months. Nipan can't crazy say your generation. Now, we have to be very careful. You're very careful with the people we are walking around with. Well, carry yourself very well. Make sure say who were within the context. Wouldn't she and said that which kind of person do you want to live with? Well, sometimes who will be now pa who crowd to Mrs. Sam. Obi me mpa oba o she trousers o wo panu nti a won so person on ni to na monti wutimi sesa afa skirt nko na wo be she na then you move in tune with the person babi a wo musa na ne o pe wo kra nso so ne de atwa to ada bia me de me ka twa to ne say Bible say every good and perfect thing comes from above. My fire ya ho ofe ne tenten ne kase ne ni sika ne ho anwan ntwusu ye shia me ma ne ma na ye ma mpai bo no no so se wo ye Kristo ni wo ye Muslim ni a ye nyina ye bo mpai a ba bia wo mpai wo gidie wo bia no wo ye konfo a ma mpai bo no enko ho na nyame na nkasa ya ye nyina ye work towards him no onyi papa na be boa wo e ma ye eno ne ye da ye problem no ye hu wo mo ne hwe ne tenten ne kase ne kokko ne ho ahwan ne to eno wo anuonyam eno wo tunyam eno wo ho ahwan wo okwo ware ne wie na problem bi ba ho no wo ha ba ho a na ni je ne nyina afra ware ni Enti yema ye ni nko the context of marriage emu na yenya na me pe obi a o dempo obi a nani nko ekokọ akira ni nko ode sra ne san na o yetuntum a afi na aware no na kofom enti yema nyame ntwusu ma yen ene generation ye yi sa de na frimu yema nyame nkyere yen sei twentu anamon no kunkun yemu ene no kuremu na afi yemu se be man ni obeye ye me nipa nyame yi na mame a wose me ni tu anamon na ye ne sa and tron on sa na ma ni nyina no if we a right person for you a we be kwa koduru mu na obenya wasomdwe ya wo how bia me nti radin sha ya na on kan ho
me da se pa mama na onim say for all you know no say betimi so ba say over excitement ke no esan so odi nka kohwe honorable ni profile na ade ohunu say wo ye MP na fe woni ne kwa kosia no asa ni je mro so betimi amana acte ontimi comporte ne ho emra mo call date ni nyina betimi akose sa ade no osika osika kasa na mitie
yes
me meko osika is
okay so okay ajo kasa
all right assembly very interesting but me mo kase na me list to be trim kakaka ade ba ko de say relationship wo yo enye first come first serve asem enye wo na we bia odin kan we pie anaze ohun first nti na say o fa serious anasa and maybe o ha enye na omo feel entitled ohun no say say wa hate you a celeb or a big lady like or followers into the open obenya so no reality nentesa lady ni who say ohun guy na be man ne spec nkwan de na apa but onim say it goes both ways if you be man or be man so ye dey e feel it. And then to say we have no acquire social media world a man be na who social media we share my physical it me too any so filter ne makeup ne sane man we bit me show be physical so akoso ya uni e ho ne de wuntimi nka hwe o de mo ba so mo be no mo be di san komo no be chiri no e be too any so one thing ade ba ko nso na ye kan say omo ka say ebia one oba ne pie ne ninje ho no so ka chiro ba no maybe any ho a chese one oba pia when ninje no ho oba ka chen even though say it's the moral thing, is the right thing to do and maybe any ho a chese sana also ye dey we obi o ha on who see the oba ka no to obi jaya manaka eno answer oba avoid o what I say wo oba no we are say we be anim say obi avoid we very clear just when ninje enya afi na obi bi na no aka actual actions na why no or the aka ni na ede actual 2 wohwe wedding na omo ye na enya wedding kesi bia ye frefre kuku o ye na open a private ceremony no mko ye yo enye wedding ku kakaka obia na party kesi debi how wedding omo ye wedding na obetimi do 1 month 2 months crash the here so when events or more events or my ya you hear so about scarcity for scarcity bra meet me the 2 weeks ashama private ceremony no mo ye e bit ma ba say bia be ma na ne ho sem dos and the minimum e ho asem bi MP we nkwa na ba nti no ye ne private ceremony but private ceremony for me you know enya ade bia a lot of time na den obana onene ware no it could be say bia onena kasapin but niama na amfa ena wasabi hia no ebe hia no ne kanye din bio acha say bia onu pie wie no wasabi hia girl no the next day o baby no say hey we hu acho na bibia wo ko wa wo so there so sa eno ano no onu wadi nkomo baby eduru emi na o ka che oba na ka se beba de ka se o person de confuse se bias no obi ani si de on fall mo obi o ha onu ko fi na onu ko e bibia na obe de obe fall about obi o so onu ye bibia on fall about obi o so onu ko fi a nsi de obe ye ho no obenya abadaye and I say that I don't know if that's the word but abadaye am what you say ebia or no, I be real down people out because my main quay and or no out to us, Charlie, or buy an idea of you. But I will be a house near BB or the whole there was station or because we did say hook up gave in a macro difference. And my will be a next CDR or drink. Ubia, especially Ubia was a school son. We be acquire analysis or drink quetry. Is Niman getting to be whom be our family. We share on it be a whom say we are too confident. We be a home by confident. We be one no a ben or kaka. Whom say we social media influence into a no kaka. Whom say no, I'll bring you kaka. We be also our family. It's no a man sometimes. Any question where you show with him say you're entitled to something, and that's when you feel disappointed. And then I'm going to say, lady, she felt say she was entitled to this. Into our farmer, no, social media is very powerful. Who's in for like what a psychologically, who say you are big, you got into that level. But in reality, no, maybe you are not there. So, has any money didn't trim be command that issues no.
So your videos no critic content and say go for like send this and sharing I don't know say also you celebrity.
Yes. Who say will do that level no. Actually no, Debbie. You have to you have to no matter where you are, you still have to work on yourself.
Yeah, right.
So you're perfect that. When you who sana a whole time ya horrible. Obi uko baby na so obi anya de opam awana ora. But when you say from so on okona afa, you learn from it. You improve upon yourself. But lady no who is that? No. Well, marriage there. Obi bet me show business ya. Obi bet me 2 months later. Some connection be or instant. Bluetooth be a kaka na a connect. Bit message
yeah. Intimi who know that.
You know, all that experience with me such you didn't day was set ya who's so you have or phone the crowd now who can connect.
Now I pick it. I go to the phones me no put me pair and pair. That will be me connected. What take come drop from me connected to be the not to the baby. But to answer I say.
And then how do you do command? Ombre, I said, as I off, I said, where feel say, we shall nip, as I say. Obi also, as I feel na common out the acquired that dream, it's a secret. I mean, son, will be also at the phone book.
What is survive? No credit to me, no one can answer. I'm a mom myself.
It's just not time knowing now who one dream home. That's the one they say you are perfect now, but maybe you'll be shall be by force of a power. Oh, that down. Yes,
and Lopez Fatu Trim say Bluetooth Nantimia Antimiam Ampe Antimiam connected to Fatu Trim. That's it. All right. Yeah, my wine and call. Osika.